been learning about movement in sport and exercise through the concepts of biomechanical principles and anatomy. In my video, you can see the execution of a forwards roll take place. Within my forwards roll, I will apply my knowledge of two biomechanical principles, angular momentum and balance and stability. Furthermore, I will also apply some knowledge of anatomy to my overall conclusion of each one. In the description, I will identify one biomechanical principle that is a strength, also one that is a weakness within each one. Through this video, I will be explaining how I am able to perform a flip in this way. Strength. The certain part that is a strength in my forwards roll is my execution phase. The reason why this is a strength for me is because I have a good forwards tuck. As I had a good tuck, this allowed myself to gain enough momentum for myself to complete all three phases of the flip and finish in the follow-through phase. Because of this tuck, it helps me lead into my first biomechanical principle that was a strength of mine. This is angular momentum. Angular momentum is the motion of a system that will remain constant throughout a movement. The equation for this is angular velocity times momentum of inertia. Because of angular momentum, this meant that there was less rotational inertia. In addition, because of angular momentum, I will have had enough momentum to finish this in the follow-through position. The main joints that allow for me to do the forwards roll to happen is the spine, which allows for flexion of the neck, spine and neck. The spine is split into 33 bones, allowing for the movement. These bones are mainly split in three main groups. The two agonist and antagonistic muscle pairs are muscles that work in opposites. The antagonistic muscle is erector spine, and the agonist muscle is the abdominals. This one contracts the other main joints of the hips, are the hips and knee joints, which allow for flexion and the flip to occur. The hip joint is a ball and socket joint for the femur and pelvis, being the articulating bones, and the knee joint is a synovial hinge joint, with the articulating bones being femur, tibia and fibula. Because of angular momentum, I was able to perform the execution phase of the forwards roll. Weakness. The certain parts in my forwards roll that are the weakness is the end of my execution and my follow-through. As you can see here in the professional video, it is a lot different to mine, because in mine I have not kept my feet parallel, causing me to be off balance as I get up from the forwards roll. This leads to my weakness in my follow-through. My follow-through is weak as I am off balance when getting up and do not finish strong and stumble forward.